No, I'm fine. Okay. The topic was media marketing in a digital world. I could think of a fresh topic to bring, hoping that if I share the story of how I got here on this product, it'll shed light on where the challenges are. Fine? So, the year was 2015. I was working at Mosound, and the challenge was, now we have a gap to start a radio station. But I'd done radio for so long, it was boring. It was boring. I found it too analog. And you get to that corner in your career where you say, I can't do the same thing and have the same problems that I used to have. Can I get an amen? Okay. So I said, okay, fine. We need to rethink this thing. So how do we do it? Okay. Now, here I am in my 40s. What? I'm not that guy. So, you have to find who the guys are. So off we went, across the country, talking to those 1824s in dim-lit hotel rooms. You see that setup. And you're just asking them stuff. Yeah, about music, what you like, about their spending habits, relationship habits, and just figuring out. What came out from there, which was first a radio discussion, ooh, Mr. DJ, that was it, was key things just about their lifestyles, but one thing that stood out was about their digital habits and their consumption of media, which triggered a couple of thoughts on which was the way to go if we're going with radio, because we had a radio license. So things that came out were media was perceived as big media. They had a distrust of that. Anything like a big corporate, so it has to be homely, it has to be closer to them, and can't feel like a place that's run by a bunch of old men. That's what they said. Okay? So we asked ourselves, okay. How do we make this thing more interesting? Because it's radio. If they love digital media so much, how does this radio thing we have work with new media? For years, I've had this fight with the clients about engagement. Before we talk about ROI, hey, clients get really stressed. Where's the engagement? Where's the engagement? And you're like, eh? Okay, because in radio, you're broadcasting out. So how do you measure if they got it or they didn't? Food for thought. So I realized we have to first craft a radio station that works for them, that speaks their language. Extend that into the digital sphere, so give it some more legs. Add social media to your existing radio conversations. Going back to that issue of ROI, we threw in experiential. Reason why? On all the other platforms, you advertise a product, but experientially, you can seal the deal. Am I talking fast enough? Only that 10 minutes. Fine, but what do? We have to make this product now disruptive, otherwise nobody will use it. Because look back in the scale station that it was just more and more the same thing. Okay, give it some juice. So we thought about visual radio. You just put it in words when you imagine it. After that, the work is how do you make it happen? So we said, radio you can see. Nice. Okay? It has to feel star-studded. You have to be more tech than the most tech guy. Embrace the whole gadgetry. And being energetic, we have to display energy in word and deed. So, tinker around, cool graphic design, bam! Logo. You know that is, the logo is everything, huh? Then the hard work starts, because you have to build a brand. So we started with defining the radio station, which is an urban contemporary station, as in all the hits. Okay? But on the second level, it has a digital platform, which is energy.radio. The product was a high-octane mix of high-energy music. So no slow jam. And then figuring out the music that aligns itself to that promise. Remember what the earlier speaker said? Your visuals are everything. Everything has to look lit. Are you taking pictures today? Okay? And your visuals have to speak. And that was the learning. Otherwise they'll forget you. Okay? You have to be bold. You say shut up and dance. Okay? Which led us to define what the expanded digital journey is, which is online. Think of apps, social media, and experiential. See, we had to figure out how do we create a radio experience that is viewable, again, on what? The mobile phone or any other device, which led us back to creating a studio experience that aligns itself to radio that you can see. Now that you're a digital format, you realize you don't need that much talk anymore. So now we can safely say 75% music. Because the things that need a lot of talk, you can express it now visually, which cuts a lot of the talk. You know how long it takes describing something? Oh, it looks like in the new green bottle. Just put the green bottle on the table, they get it. Okay? So for those of you who haven't visited us, that's the Visual Radio Studio. Cool, huh? You're all invited. Just book an appointment. My number will be at the end of the session. So, the mission now is rethink radio, because now you're playing in the digital space. With that line itself, it leads you on that wish list of the things that you have to accomplish if you're rethinking radio, which is visual. What do you do on the web? What's on demand? What are you doing on social media? What are your digital platforms? Experientially, how does that lead to that place where you conclude the transaction? So we created our web platform where you can stream the radio station. So you click and you listen. After that, you have a choice. Do you want to listen or watch it? So when you're listening to the song, you can click and watch its music video of the product. So you have to make sure that we're accessible. A hate tweet is a good tweet because it tells you what people don't like. It also meant that we can't carry sponsor advertising as is, because the digital generation, they don't like those long messages. They get long messages. They get it. So we had to figure out how do we create advertising for clients that's native to our new digital environment. And on-ground experiences that complement everything you've said on air and in the digital spaces. So you have to create those moments. This is how we did the workshop. If the fans love soccer, then create your own viewing experience.
This is energy.
It's capturing the excitement of the fans and you carry them with you. Oh, cool. Hey. Come to the front of the class. So with that, you have to now figure out how does this all fit in now. So we have to create our own model for how all these things work with each other. Because it's a whole new environment. We had nothing to borrow from or learn from. So we figured out for a client, they think radio, but you take their radio message, give it legs. Give me your logo and the product image and your music bed. Give me all of those elements, video, graphics, and all of that feeds into the mix. So we have to expand the way we think. So it's not just radio anymore, it's communication, 360. So that now, when you're plugging a client's brand through your system, you take them through radio, there's a website, there's social media, through the app, and down to experiential. Which means now, even the people you hire, before, remember, it was just presenters and producers. But now you need a digital army to support all the things that you're doing in the digital spaces. So the shape of work has also changed in media. To stay ahead of the game, now you have to keep asking questions. So now we have to be strongly research-led. Everything from pizza sessions to online surveys. But you have to keep asking the questions. Is this song cool? Yes, no. And you build that back into your matrix. So that now we've understood that the audience is strongly gravitating towards the digital consumption of the radio station. Which leads us to ask ourselves, so are we a radio station anymore? Okay? See, I had the answer before somebody asked questions. Did we have any challenges? Of course we have. We're facing them right now. Okay? Number one. Who is this upstart who's trying to change the game? You'll get that if you're saying anything new. Particularly in an established market with dominant partners. So yes, there's been resistance. People will say, where's the ROI? That's a cuss word, eh? ROI. Okay? It doesn't have to be if you can flip it around. So we have to find a new way of expressing it. There's a cost of setting up because we're the first ones to figure out what do you need to do to make all these things talk to each other. We didn't have enough data on what are the digital habits that justify it. So you started with a hunch, which we justified with our own research. As you can see now, the quality of data is getting better and better. So it's getting clearer for us now. And of course, strong resistance from established competition. Of course, we weren't expecting a welcome mat. Even Karibu would have done it. So that's how we got to where we are. We are so happy that we got to 50K Insta followers without any bots, okay? It's with purely organic. Let me tell you, organic is the most painful thing ever. Because it's like watching paint dry, eh? In month one, we wanted 100,000. Then I was counseled. Do I go away? Or can I just wrap up quickly? Do I go? No. Oh, you said I can continue. Give him a round of applause. Okay? So it has its achievements. But remember, it's a continuous journey. So we're not there yet. We just started this year. I'm going to summarize all of this in a 1-minute video, which I will right now.
We talked to the audience and gave them a new brand. We made it into a radio station. We gave it a beat, a heart, and rolled it out countrywide. Then we gave it superpowers. Introducing Africa's first ever visual radio and the first truly digital and social radio experience. Telling brand stories through engaging in-studio, on-air, digital and experiential activation with enhanced listener experiences in our multiple digital music platforms. Choose your band's musical style and enjoy a native brand experience that sells your message without killing the vibe. So don't ask what your brand can do on radio, ask what radio can do for you. Rethink Radio. Energy Radio. The beat of the moment.
Thank you. That's my number, and that's my email. Thanks. Bye.
You have some questions? How many?
The first three. So I start with you.
Excellent. It was what we doing. Again, it was what doing. Then ROI. 50,000 followers. Please take us through that.
My question is, it looks very expensive to set up such an institution. And coming from maybe employment, or how did you track it?
I think mine is a compliment. I will never listen to your radio. I've been seeing your billboard along my Yakiwe. And for the first time, I feel like I tuned in.
And you're not curious as well.
Yeah, the ROI question that hangs around every single engagement. We have to find ways around it because, as you see, different clients have different ways of measuring your effectiveness. There is the traditional one, which is the guy who says, there has never been any advertising that has given me sales. You know that one? It's the typical hash guy who tells the marketing department, in fact, this year, I'm even cutting your budgets. Okay? The reason why we had to stretch back into experiential is because there's proof. Because if you engage all your audience and lead them to a particular place or destination where they can reaffirm that they're listening to the station and following the call to action, which could be buy this product or sign up for this SIM card, that is a report you give them. So you have to find that thing that you can latch onto to give the client their truth. Okay? With our e-commerce clients, for those who listen, you can hear, we push a lot of them. Theirs is the easiest. Because, remember, as long as you drive people to that particular digital destination, there's proof that your listeners went there and bought the product digitally. But from every conversation, you have to create that point. If you're doing a social media campaign, you can tie it to the number of engagements on the topic of discussion, which was the brand. That is what you give back to them. Have I answered it? The second one was how I afforded it. I'm an employee. Getting my money, done money. Question 3 then. You're the guy, just Junior. Thanks.
Let's appreciate this moment of things and ways. Unfortunately, sometimes when decisions are made, sometimes some of them really hurt us. But we have to make them, okay? Our next presenter on stage will be having one of our partners, at least from the program itself. At least you are able to see that for this particular function to take place, at least we had some of the partners who have manage actually partner with us, at least to ensure that this event becomes a success. And you can see most of them have been listed on the program. And I would like to take this wonderful opportunity to recognize